Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Farwizah Adawiyah binti Japlin. Today I will explain on the stone mastic asphalt flow chart. Stone mixed asphalt is a polymer modified hot bituminous mixture with a large proportion of coarse aggregate enriched bitumen filler mastic. So, this work will consist of furnishing, shaping, and compacting stone mastic asphalt as pavement wearing course. This specification shall comply to the main standard specification for roadworks of JKR SPJ 2007. The construction of pavement will consist of coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, mineral filler, bituminous binder, stabilization agent, and tack coat. The bituminous binder to be used with SMA shall be performance grade of PG76 or higher in compliance with ASHTO standard M320-02. First, the requirement for PMB can be referred in table 4.7.1 as provided in the next slide. Second, determination of mixing and compaction temperature. Third, for storage of PMB, location of storage system should be close to the asphalt mixing plant, and it should include distribution and circulation pipes that are properly insulated to prevent rapid temperature drop. And finally, the modified binder should be tested for its resistance to fuel spillage. The properties for stabilization agent, in this case cellular fiber, can be referred in table 4.7.2 in the next slide. Next, the gradation. The gradation of the combined coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, and mineral filler can be referred in the table 4.7.4 in the next slide. Next step, mix design. Firstly, the contractor shall propose a job mix formula as per required in the works. All the test procedure and volumetric analysis shall be subjected to Marshall test procedure, ASTM-D 1559 and ASTM-D 2726. Secondly, the binder drain down test. The reference documents for this method is ASHTO standard T245 resistant to plastic flow of bituminous mixtures using Marshall apparatus, and M92 standard specification for wire cloth sieve for testing purposes. The summary for this test is the sample of the SMA mixture to be tested is prepared in the laboratory or obtained from field production. The sample is placed in a wire basket that is positioned on a pre-weighed paper plate. The sample, basket, and plate are placed in a forced air oven for 3 hours at a pre-selected temperature. At the end of 3 hours, the basket containing the sample removed from the oven along with the paper plate, and the paper plate is weighed to determine the amount of drain down that occurred. Next, the determination of optimum binder content. The binder content that meet the criteria in the table 4.7.5 in the next slide and satisfy the binder drain down test requirement shall be selected as the optimum binder content. The aggregate gradation selected and the optimum binder content determined shall be proposed to the superintendent officer as the job mix formula. For trial A, this is the list of tests that should be conducted during this stage. Next, compliance with job mix formula. The superintendent officer shall approve the job mix formula in compliance to the tolerances for stone mastic asphalt as shown in table 4.7.6. After the mix design is approved, the contractor needs to ensure the plants used for the preparation of the SMA mixture shall comply to ASHTO M156. Next, hauling equipment should be the type normally used for the transportation of dense grade hot mix. And finally, pavers. The paver shall be of a type normally used for the placement of asphaltic concrete. So, the first step in construction method is surface preparation. Second is weather limitation. Third, control of asphalt mixture. Laying, compaction, finish stone mastic asphalt, and finally opening to traffic.